Hello, back again for our virtual pub quizzes. Tonight we have got just 4 rounds again. Keeping it down to an hour, 4 rounds of questions on the subjects of geography, the old favourite, the old pub quiz favourite, geography, one that everybody says I'm no good at geography and then ends up getting quite a few on the round. Hopefully it won't be too arduous anyway. We've also got TV, UK television programmes and film, and then a popular potluck round for the final round. So all you need to do is grab yourself a piece of paper and a pen and sit down. Enjoy, hopefully, a nice glass of wine. Maybe you're in the garden. It's a gorgeous evening again. We are so blessed with this gorgeous evening. So if you've got a nice cold beer or something, perhaps you've been busy working in the garden today. Everybody's trying to keep themselves really busy, aren't they, and do loads of stuff. Certainly quite a few people out exercising. I saw walking and kids on bikes. So all good this afternoon. Quite a lot going on. I've got a new. Look at this. I've got a new. Oh, hello! The waddles are back. I've got a new setting on this. It's very exciting. I don't know what to do with it. Oh wow! Anyway, content moderation. So perhaps Facebook have been looking at it and going, "Oh, with some dodgy comments coming up." Hope not. Anyway, so I've just leave it as open. Anybody can comment. So welcome back, the waddles. I hope you all had a great day. Back on, Francis. Hooray! You're here. Brilliant. Right from the start. That's fantastic. It's really good to have everybody joining back again. I'm really glad that you're starting to enjoy these regular little quizzes, and hope we can keep the interest going, and possibly even start to attract a few more people to them. In this week, I have in my ever increasing learning on all things virtual and all things technical, I have now learned how to download these quizzes. Hi Irene, hi Graham. Learned how to download them onto YouTube. So we have a GAGA YouTube channel, and the last 3 of the quizzes are now available on YouTube, and I've also put them on our website, so with the links to the YouTube channel as well. So who knows where they might go, where they might be seen. It's all quite good fun. And Lynn and Al, wow, that's fantastic. It's great to see you all back. Thank you very, very much. So we're back with the normal routine. We have 4 rounds. Each round has 8 questions, and we will go through them round by round, and we'll give you the answers in between each of the rounds. So if you do need to dash off, check something on the stove or do something, then you won't be left on tenterhooks wondering whether you got the quiz right or not. Hopefully you can just kind of keep up with it, and that'll be fine. I've had a busy day, still plugging away really with the charity stuff, getting very active with the 2.6 challenge, which is coming up, which is going to be on Sunday the 26th, which is when the London Marathon would have been. It's going to be part of Lenny Henry's Big Night In. He's going to talk about it on BBC One. Other channels are available on Thursday night. So we do have a quiz on Thursday at 7 o'clock. Don't know if it's going to clash with Lenny. So quite understand if you're not here, but we'll see how it goes. May as well just stick with the routine because you never know who's going to join us. Okay, right. So lots on social media going on about the 2.6 challenge, and also for those of you who are here in Stratford upon Avon, there's a little piece in the Herald this week. Herald's being produced still. It's tabloid version. It's not got much in it, but they're really trying hard to keep it going. So if you can nip out and pick up a Herald, then I'm sure they really appreciate the circulation that they are getting. I mean, obviously they're losing a lot of circulation, that things that would have gone into hotels and so forth. Like everything, every single business has got a tale one way or the other. About how things are impacting, and that's unfortunately, that's the way it is. But we're going to take our minds off it now for another hour. It's 7 o'clock and it's time to get those cogs moving in the brain, give those grey cells a little bit of exercise, and hark back to, if you can remember, your geography lessons at school as we move into the first round, which is geography. Okay, question number 1. Are you all ready? If you leave Britain with LAX on your luggage, to what airport are you heading? If you leave Britain with LAX on your luggage, to what airport are you heading? LAX. Of course, you won't be doing that for a while, but shh. Right. Spot on with question number 2. Question number 2. On which continent are the Atlas Mountains? Remember that globe. On which continent are the Atlas Mountains? Got my light shining on my glasses, makes it look like I've got. Okay, the Atlas Mountains, which continent? Question number 3. What is the most famous city in the African country of Mali? The most famous city in the African country of Mali. Now, I suspect you might well know the name of this city, but not actually know which country it's in. A little hint there. Just feeling kind tonight. Nice little hint to, to quell the people who say my quizzes are too hard. So a little hint, you've probably heard of the city. You may not realise which country it's in. Right, number 4. Bit closer to home now. The Moroccan city's name is Spanish for White House. Where is it? So this Moroccan city's name is Spanish for White House. Where is it? Okay. Look at that. Without seconds hesitation, we're halfway through round 1. Amazing already. Halfway through geography. Sounds like you're halfway through your geography class, isn't it? Oh, we're halfway through geography. Going to be break next. Okay. Oh, hey, Mrs. Hamer. Mrs. Hamer, are you in the house or are you just commenting on my video? Okay, cool. If you are, then you would have definitely got that last question on geography. If you've just joined, don't worry, we're 4 questions into our geography round, but as always, I will recap them at the end of the round, just before we give the scores, so you've got a chance to catch up. Okay, so we're back with geography question number 5. East Pakistan is the former name for which country? East Pakistan is the former name of which country? Okay, we are really going all over the world with our quiz tonight. So we've got the coffee sacks again behind us. Monsoon Coffee, give them a plug. Great local business. Question number 6. What is the capital of South Korea? What is the capital of South Korea? Hola, Sylvia. Nice to see you. Question number 7. We've all heard of the Kyoto agreements on climate change, but in which country is Kyoto? So we've all heard of the Kyoto Agreements on climate change, but in which country is Kyoto? And finally, we are at the last question of our geography round, and I was so impressed by the Womble's knowledge. The Womble's knowledge demonstrated earlier in this quiz. So we've got another Womble's question in geography. The Wombles famously chose their names from an old atlas in Great Uncle Bulgaria's study. What continent was Orinoco looking at when he chose his name? And so it's the continent we want, not the country. The continent that Orinoco was looking at when he chose his name from that atlas. Okay. Oh, I've got a wasp. I've got a wasp in with me at the moment. So if you hear a bit of buzzing and then I start running around, don't panic. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. Okay, right, here we go. Geography. Let's go over those questions again. Are you ready? Question number 1. If you leave Britain with LAX on your luggage, to what airport are you heading? Number 2. On which continent are the Atlas Mountains? Mountains? Mountains. On which continent are the Atlas Mountains? Number 3. What is the most famous city in the African country of Mali? Question 4. This Moroccan city's name is Spanish for White House. Where is it? Question 5. East Pakistan is the former name for which country? Question number 6. What is the capital of South Korea? Did I say that in the first time round? Sorry if I didn't. Question number 7. We've all heard of the Kyoto Agreements on climate change, but in which country is Kyoto? And finally, question number 8 in geography. The Wombles famously chose their name by looking in an old atlas in Great Uncle Bulgaria's study. What continent was Orinoco looking at when he chose his name? Okay, drum roll, first round done, geography in the bag. Here we go with the answers. Question number 1, if you've got LAX on your luggage label, you would be heading to Los Angeles. Number 2, those Atlas Mountains are in Africa. Number 3, the city, you've probably heard of it from an old World War II or World War One maybe song, Timbuktu. Oh no, I'm thinking of Tipperary. Oh, I'm really not doing very well today. It's Timbuktu. That's something as well, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, sorry. Question number 4. Casablanca is, of course, what the White House is. The White House in Spanish, Casablanca. East Pakistan used to be called East Pakistan. Now it is just called Pakistan, just on its own, Pakistan. The capital of South Korea is Seoul. The Kyoto Agreements were signed in the Japanese city of Kyoto. Japan is the answer we're looking for. And finally, Orinoco was looking at the continent of South America. Orinoco is in fact in Venezuela, which is in the continent of South America. So that's what we were looking for. Right. Sorry, I'm a bit jumbled. Oh, it appears that a gloved hand is offering me a glass of wine. Cheers. Thank you very much. Yes, a disembodied arm. This is social distancing at its best. Got a screen between us. Bluebirds over Timbuktu. That's it. That's it, Mick. I knew there was a song like that. Something like that. Yeah, absolutely. Oh dear. Right. Sorry. Got to get my head around. I'm obviously a bit fuddled because I've been exercising today. I know. I know. I know. Right. Second round. Round number two is all about our favourite companion of the moment, the television. Television and its UK television programmes. And the first question is, on which TV show do the characters Itchy and Scratchy appear? Which television show do the characters Itchy and Scratchy appear? Not actually a British television show, but it is shown in Britain. Question number two. Biker Grove was set in which UK city? Biker Grove. Set in which UK city? And question number three. You can tell I've got the same quiz from the same source because this one is another Dad's Army one, I'm afraid, guys. Right. What character did Arnold Ridley play in Dad's Army? Arnold Ridley. What character did he play in Dad's Army? Oh, now this is an interesting one. I remember the show, but I don't remember the character. So, which character did Catherine Zeta-Jones play in The Darling Buds of May? Very early in her career, I think, right at the beginning. What character did Catherine Zeta-Jones play in The Darling Buds of May? Question number 5. Television. Benny, Judy, Trisha, and Tucker were characters in which new series that was launched in 1978? Gosh. That's Benny, Judy, Trisha, and Tucker were characters in which series that was launched in 1978? Question number 6 on the TV round. Hope the pace is okay. Tell me to slow down if you want to on the comments. Oh, nice. 6, Graham. Why is Mark wearing a glove? I don't know. Oh, forget the quiz. We all need to know why the glove's hand appeared. Well, the gloved hand. You know, got to be safe. Got to be safe. Better safe than sorry, is what I say. Is it full hazmat gear? Just because I had a cough earlier. No, sorry, not a good joke. Okay. Right, the attractive one. I guess that's something to do with Catherine Zeta-Jones, Douglas, not Mark's hand. Don't know. Okay, where are we? I'm getting very distracted. I keep forgetting to scroll. Righty-ho. Okay, so we did okay on geography then. So we got six up in Kippen with Graham and Irene, and 5 down in Newbury Close. Okay, question number 6 on television. What is the name of the Vicar of Dibley? What is her name? The Vicar of Dibley. I don't think it's not a spoiler saying her, is it? Maybe it is. What is the name of the Vicar of Dibley? The character, not the actress, I think. Right. Question number 7. Who is Ricky Gervais's normal writing partner? Who is Ricky Gervais's normal writing partner? Oh, 6 for the Hamers down on the south coast in geography. Fantastic. And the final question in our round on television tonight is, in Happy Days, the Fonz was played by Henry Winkler. But what was the character Fonzie's first name? In Happy Days, the Fonz was played by Henry Winkler. But what was the character Fonzie's first name? There we go. 8 lovely questions all about British television of, well, really the time gone by, really, apart from perhaps number 7. Okay. Oh, and number 1, which is probably still on as well. So just to recap, let's just go over those questions one more time in case you missed any. Just give you another chance just to double check your answers. Number 1, on which TV show do the characters Itchy and Scratchy appear? Number 2, Biker Grove was set in which UK city? Number 3, what character did Arnold Ridley play in Dad's Army? Number 4, which character did Catherine Zeta-Jones play in The Darling Buds of May? And yes, it was the attractive one, but we need a name. Number 5. I think you're thinking of the Addams Family, Mick, because you're wrong. You're on the wrong track. I don't think she was in that. Or she might have been in the film version of it. Was she Morticia in the film version? Maybe she was. Question number 5. Benny, Judy, Trisha and Tucker were characters in which new series in 1978? Number 6. What is the name of the Vicar of Dibley? Number 7. Who is Ricky Gervais's normal writing partner? And finally, for the television round tonight, number 8. In Happy Days, the Fonz was played by Henry Winkler. But what was the character Fonzie's first name? Okay. Are we ready for the answers? How are we feeling? Is this a confident round? We've got some pretty goods. We've got some 6s on geography. That's pretty good. Some 5s and 6s. Everybody else is keeping a bit quiet. Okay. Here we go. Question number 1. The answer is The Simpsons. Itchy and Scratchy are the cartoons in the cartoon of The Simpsons. Biker Grove was set in Newcastle. Arnold Ridley was Private Godfrey, who I think was the really kind of cute little old man with lots of white snowy hair, wasn't he? I think so. Catherine Zeta-Jones's character was called Mariette. And Benny, Judy, Trisha and Tucker were all in Grange Hill. Oh, 6 on geography. Well done, Francis. Nice. The Vicar of Dibley is Geraldine Granger. Ricky Gervais normally writes with Stephen Merchant. And the Fonz was actually called Arthur. Arthur Fonzarelli. Who had a sister called Dolly? Private Godfrey? I don't know. Getting a bit of Dad's Army knowledge going here. It's way beyond my my contemplation. But there we go. Jolly good. Okay. There we are, halfway through. Gosh, these quizzes, they whiz by, don't they? Godfrey. Yes, Godfrey Dolly. Dolly Godfrey. Sister Dolly to Godfrey. Super. Okay. Right. How was that one? Obviously, Mick's obviously got the whole Dad's Army thing sorted. Oh, Francis. No, no, nothing at all. Nothing at all there on the TV round. 5 Irene, 5 Mick, and another 6 for the Waddles. Yes, this is good. We're all getting very good at these. I think you've been spotting up. Okay, halfway through our quiz for the evening, and we're on to film. We're on to film. Oh, okay. There's going to be some films in here that I know are probably on most of our shelves, one way or the other. Righty-ho. Question number 1 in the film round. Film star Nicolas Cage is the nephew of which Oscar-winning director? Family tree. Film star Nicolas Cage is the nephew of which Oscar-winning film director? Oh, Lynn! Crashed and burned on the TV round. Let's see if we can make it up on the films. So, film star Nicolas Cage is the nephew of which Oscar-winning director? Question number 2. 4 times Oscar winner which 4 times Oscar winner founded Aardman's Animations? Which 4 times Oscar winner founded Aardman's Animations? Okay. Question number 3. One for all you Star Wars fans out there. Yes. What was the name of Han Solo's ship in Star Wars? What was the name of Han Solo's ship in Star Wars? And we're coming up to question number 4 on our film round, nearly halfway through the film round. That Star Wars question takes us back for sure. Right, question number 4. Which Native American tribe features in the film Dances with Wolves? So which Native American tribe features in the film Dances with Wolves? Now remember the film. Do you remember the characters of the tribe that features? Question number 5 on the film round. What character said, "Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get"? What character said, "Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you are going to get"? And don't we know that now? Absolutely. Question number 6. Going back in time a little bit. The song "Hopelessly Devoted to You" is sung in which movie? The song "Hopelessly Devoted to You" is sung in which movie? What? You've never seen that film, Nick? Certainly. Okay, well, you're obviously not referring to Star Wars. There is a Never Seen Star Wars, isn't that that's a TV thing, isn't it? But yeah, okay. Well, if you've not seen it and you know you haven't seen it, then you must know what it is, because otherwise you wouldn't know that you hadn't seen it. That's my logic. So hopefully you got that one right. Question number 7. Who played opposite Ewan McGregor in the film Moulin Rouge? Who played opposite Ewan McGregor in the film Moulin Rouge? Oh, not that one. Aha. Must be the box of chocolates one that you haven't seen then. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what the lag is on these messages. So, for all I know, it might be Grange Hill. Might still be on the previous round as far as the messages are concerned. Okay, and the final question. The final question in our film round for tonight. Which of the 7 dwarfs has the longest name? It's an interesting question, isn't it? Which of the 7 dwarfs has the longest name? That's one for all you Disney fans out there. Okay. I'll tell we're pelting through these, aren't we? I don't know quite what I was doing on the first one that I managed to make all 4 rounds last as long as I did. Obviously, a bit more chitter chatter in between, maybe. Maybe I'm just being a little bit harder on you and not giving you as much thinking time. Anyway, hopefully the pace is okay for you all. And just to go over these film questions once again. Question number 1. Film star Nicolas Cage is the nephew of which Oscar-winning director? So, a bit of Hollywood royalty family tree or whatever. Question number 2. Which 4 times Oscar winner founded Aardman's Animations? Question number 3. What was the name of Han Solo's ship in Star Wars? Question number 4. Which Native American tribe features in the film Dances with Wolves? Question number 5. What character said, "Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get"? Question number 6. The song "Hopelessly Devoted to You" is sung in which movie? Question number 7. Who played opposite Ewan McGregor in Moulin Rouge? And the final question on the film round is, which of the 7 dwarfs had the longest name? 3, 4, 5 or 6? What? Star Wars? Oh well, it looks like 3, 4, 5 or 6. That's your next few days in lockdown sorted. Then Nick, you can just get onto Netflix, get up to speed. Sure, George will help you out with number 3. Right, are we ready? Are we ready? Do you know what? I've just seen that there's a little eye up there and a number 11. That means I've got 11 people watching, presumably. Well, who else? Who's here and hasn't shouted out on the comments yet? John and Jean, are you here? Are you able to do the comments this time because you're on the PC? Give us a shout out. Okay. Oh, I think they've added a few extra things to this. I had a bit of a different message before, so that's fantastic. Oh, 11. Hi, 11 people. Fantastic. Right, let's get these questions answered then for the film round. Question number 1. The answer is Nicolas Cage's uncle is Francis Ford Capello. Oh, is Stephen playing separately, Sylvia? He's not with you. He's isolating in another room. Hi, Stephen. Oh, I'm 12 now. Okay, question number 2. The 4 times Oscar winner who founded Aardman's Animations is Nick Park. Number 3, Han Solo's ship is, of course, the Millennium Falcon. Oh, Number 12's just gone again. Obviously not impressed with getting the answers straight away. The Native American tribe in Dances with Wolves were the Sioux. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. That is the wisdom of Forrest Gump. The song Hopelessly Devoted to You is, of course, in Greece. And Nicole Kidman is who we were looking for, playing opposite Ewan McGregor in Moulin Rouge. And then finally, of all of the dwarves, and please don't ask me to name the other 6, the one with the longest name is Bashful. Bashful. You can get to Happy Doc, Sleepy, Sneezy, Dopey. Don't know, help me out. Anyway, Bashful apparently has the longest name. So there, quite the range of films there. Across a few decades, I guess. So hopefully something in there for everybody. These films 1, 2, and 7 and 8 were okay for Mick. Didn't know you'd seen The Seven Dwarfs. Grumpy. Oh, of course. How could I forget? Right. A great big resounding 3 out of 8. Oh, Francis. Oh, well. At least you've got a good long list for your next few evenings in. You've got all those television programs to catch up on, and 5 films as well. Okay. Well, we're into potluck, I'm afraid, guys. This could be anything. 4 for the Morrisons. Okay, not bad. That's all right. Not too shabby. 4's okay. 4's okay. Yeah, that's true. I should have said, what should I say, the low-sized people. Politically correct. Irene wants the rubber glove to make a reappearance. I think that's a different sort of show, Irene. Okay, are we ready then? This is our final round. Our final round is potluck. Potluck. Just a quick slurp. Orange squash. Healthy. Training. Right, potluck. The first question in our potluck round. We're back to that old Monopoly board again. Oh, yes. Name any one of the red properties on a traditional Monopoly board. So the traditional one will be, of course, the London version, not the Stratford version or the Isle of Wight version or whatever, the London version. So any of the red properties on the London version or the traditional Monopoly board. And just a little hint at, there are 3. You can give me any one of the 3. Any one of the 3 red ones. Right there. Okay. You're all scrambling around in your cupboards now for that Monopoly board. No good for us. I think we've just got the Stratford one, or maybe the Isle of Wight one. Went through a phase of doing that, didn't they, with Monopoly? All sorts of different ones. Okay, question number 2, potluck. In which sport do players try to catch the golden snitch? In which sport do players try to catch the golden snitch? Do we remember? I like this question. Are you ready? Giraffes are renowned for being able to put into their ears something that most animals cannot. What is it? Giraffes are renowned for being able to put into their ears something that most animals cannot. What is it? What a bizarre question. Perhaps I should have read these questions through before I got on air. Okay. Question number 4. Hippophobia is fear of what? Hippophobia is fear of what? That's it. We're halfway through our potluck round, and this is the final round of the quiz tonight. So we're just 4 questions and 8 answers away from saying adios again. Okay. Question number 5. What famous 60s singer died when he skied into a tree in 1998? What famous 60s singer died when he skied into a tree in 1998? You probably remember that skiing holiday, Sylvia. Are we ready? Question number 6. In the song Sing a Song of Sixpence, where was the Queen and what was she up to? So I need the full answer there. Where was the Queen in the Sing a Song of Sixpence and what was she up to? These really are a bit of a mishmash, aren't they? The old potluck ones. Okay. We're going back to literary questions now, or maybe book, maybe film. You know, so we do a bit of charades, film and the book. Okay, question number 7. Whose motto was all for one and one for all? Whose motto was all for one and one for all? Okay. Our last question in the potluck round and the last question on the quiz tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is what was the name of the dog who looked after the darling children in Peter Pan? What was the name of the dog who looked after the darling children in Peter Pan? Okay. Bit of a mishmash there, but that's what you get with the potluck round. Okay, are we ready? We're ready for the answers. Oh no, we're not. We're going to do a quick recap. Let's do a quick recap first, just in case you missed any on the run through and you want to just quickly slot a last minute answer in. So number 1, name any of the 3 red properties on the traditional London Monopoly board. Question number 2, in which sport do the players try to catch a golden snitch? Question number 3, giraffes are renowned for being able to put into their ears something that most animals can't. What is it? Question number 4, hippophobia is a fear of what? Question number 5, which famous 60s singer died when he skied into a tree in 1998? Question number 6, in Sing a Song of Sixpence, where was the Queen and what was she doing? Where was the Queen and what was she up to? Question number 7, whose motto was all for one and one for all? And finally, question number 8, what is the name of the dog who looked after the darling children in Peter Pan? Okay, well, I hope you've all got an answer for one of them. Let's find out if you're right. For all of them or one of them, at least some of them. Right. Those red properties on the Monopoly board, you can have either or any of Fleet Street, Trafalgar Square, or the Strand. That sport with the golden snitch is, of course, from Harry Potter, and it is Quidditch. Quidditch. A giraffe, apparently, can put its own tongue into its ear. I have no words. Wow. Hippophobia is a fear of horses. Not hippos. Hippophobia, a fear of horses. And that unfortunate skier was Sonny Bono. Sonny Bono. Sonny. Sonny and Cher. Sonny Bono. Sing-a-song a sixpence. The Queen was, of course, in her counting house. Oh no, in the parlour. She was in the parlour eating bread and honey. The Queen was in the parlour eating bread and honey. All for one and one for all. Those three musketeers. And finally, that lovely dog in Peter Pan who looked after the darling children was Nana. Nana, the dog in Peter Pan. Wow, how did that go? Let's have a little count up, see how you all got on. Anybody want me to go over any other answers? Anything that you missed? Anything we need a steward's inquiry over? Apart from my pronunciation of Sonny Bono. How have we done? Hey! And the first to declare is Aintree Road with 5. Now I know how Jon Snow feels on an election. Who else is going to come in next? Are we going to get the scores from Southsea, or are we going to get the scores from Kippen, or or Newbury Close? Oh yes, and it's oi, yes. So there we go. 6 up in Scotland, fantastic. 8 for the Morrisons on Newbury Drive. Amazing! What a great potluck round for you guys. Fantastic. Oh, bad luck waddles didn't quite make the grade on potluck, but a very, very, very respectable 22 in total. Fantastic. Wonderful. Right, anybody else willing to declare? Okay, guys. Well, thank you again so much for joining. It's getting to be quite fun. Quite a good reason for me to put my lippy on. So 19 in total for the Morrisons. Very good. 18 for the Watley crew in Aintree Road. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Thank you, Francis. Thank you very much, everybody else, for joining. It's been great to get you all here again. We're doing it again on Thursday, as I say. Although I think we will clash with the Lenny Henry big night in. But I think it's going to be one of those kind of telethon things. So we'll see who comes. We'll see. I won't just sit and talk to myself. Who joins. But anyway, have a great rest of the week, everybody, and lovely to be part of this again. And don't forget, I'm putting them on YouTube, so if you have any friends that you want to talk to them about this, share it, then the YouTube links will be on our website, and if they don't have Facebook, they can just go on and watch them there. Brilliant. Okay, guys, that's it. We will. Whoa, fantastic. Another 22 from Sterling. Wonderful. 22. Excellent. Thanks, Graham and Irene. Lovely to see you guys. Take care. See you on Thursday, I hope. Bye. Bye.